Welcome back, make sure to like and subscribe for awesome funny hahas.
And here we are. I think. Persona. What is your major arcana social link? Think carefully and honestly. Oh wow, wait, what? There's 33? Good thing we did that one quick. Oh, I have to do this one like speedrun. Which among these things could you consider your worst trait right now? Being a loner isn't really a bad trait, it's just like being lustful. Cause I'm horny, cause I'm a degenerate. Ignorant, strict, manipulative, shy. I guess I'm OO shy, maybe? I don't know. Arrogant, competitive. I do remember seeing like astrology, like some basic person, right? Because actually guys can do astrology too, and it's like, that's weird, but I like do it for fun. And it's like, you know, I'm competitive. But you're bad for being that. Whoa, wait a minute. December 12th, 2014? That was when, like, based from the famous PlayStation portable game Persona 3, P3, the major arcanas represent a certain stage in the life of man. Whoa, this isn't even Persona, it's Persona 3. Persona 3 portable. 2014, that was when, oh my goodness. Published December 6th, updated December 12th. 300, oh my goodness. Okay, let's just say competitive. You'd think I'd be, you know, indecisive. Which is your greatest honesty? What? Which among, once again with which among these could you consider your best trait right now? Understands life. I did it for the last one, so why not? Which of the following are you good at? Music, academics, kind of sports. I did track, and I said this in Persona 3, little episode thingy. It's not like I'm awful at it. It's like when you think, are you good at sports? It's like literally, you're good at academics. You get like B's or A's. That's like the go-to thing. And even then, it's like kind of like weighted. Music, you can't really have I mean, yeah, I guess you can define what you're good at. If you were making sounds that sound like a duck is squeaking, then I guess you ain't good at music. But if you can actually make, you know, music, then I guess you're good. Sports, it's like, you always see people like idolizing LeBron James or, what's the Patriot guy who it's not, Tom Brady, who's like, he's in the other team now. But people, the media, always use those people to make kids kind of think they're like top shit, you know what I mean? I can be like them. They're good. They're great. I think, well, in American culture anyways, like, oh, who's Tom Brady? Football? Don't you mean soccer? I guess I'm good at sports. It's not like I'm bad at it. And because I'm not bad, I'm good at everything. Hell yeah. Which of these achievements have you been aiming for lately? Things that make you a better person, things that make me acceptable. I don't really care about public achievements, to be honest. Achievements. The ego. Things that make you feel comfortable. Oh, this is so just grandiozing or something. I'll just, I mean, things that make me a better person. You don't need to like necessarily go to like, for example, a food pantry. I mean, I have, because I'm a good person, dab dab dab. Well, I'm just saying, you don't necessarily have to equate like charity for being a good person or better person. You could hold the door for someone. You can do tiny things like asking how someone's doing within their day. Things like that. I guess personal achievements. If you were, oh, there's so many questions. If you're given a special power, what would you do? Harness. The Goku be like, Powerball! With the power of friendship, I could do anything. Harness the strengths of my friends. I mean, I would like to do that for like the memes, but obviously no. Invisibility. is like one of my go-to summoning powers. That's like so Persona. Instant powers. Teleport. I don't like that superpower that's going. Neutralize other time travel. Ooh. Hell yeah. I mean, I have this like crazy theory that's probably, I don't know, it's just crazy. It's just like a meme theory. What if Jesus Christ was actually a fourth dimensional being who was actually able to transfer between time? Here's my little meme theory about that. Because you know how he like resurrected from the dead and stuff and like got nailed on the cross? But what if? Because in the fourth dimension, it is time. It's like walking on a road. Imagine you're going to Starbucks, or like, let's just say you're going to like your local supermarket. That supermarket is 5 miles away from your house. Now let's say, instead of it being distance, like miles or stuff, let's say it's like meters. It's 5, no, not, I'm so stupid. Instead of saying meters, let's say it's like units of time. Your house is existing within the address of the 21st century, while the supermarket is existing within the address of the 19th century. The past, the future. You get me? So maybe Jesus was just walking along on the fourth dimension, and then, oh, this sounds so stupid. Maybe Jesus was walking around the fourth dimension, and then he went to his house first, the future. He went out of the cave, and then everyone's like, yo, you resurrected. But then he went into the past, and then he got kind of like nailed. And that's how both Christian and Jewish faith are able to exist together. I think I'm a genius. I think I'm a genius, to be honest. I think I'm a genius. That actually just makes both religions able to exist together, because we're not considering Jesus as a fourth dimensional being. Yes. But yeah, time travel. Oh, that was the 5th question. People watching movies tend to part of movies. What's part of the movie? I don't even watch movies. Anime, I guess. I mean, I like endings, but it's like, Climax is more like the beginning is like setting up the scenes. Let's think anime, I guess, for my own sake, because I'm a degenerate. And climax, you know, dirty minds, bakas. I guess rising action, because there's like tension being built, and then there's like stakes. You know how I never watched a JoJo, but you know how in JoJo you have like the stands, and it's like, what are you gonna do now? I put your thing in this thing, and this happened with my superpower. And then one of the Joes are like, oh, well, guess what? I planned this and this and this and this. I did this, and it's like, ah! But I guess that part would be more so climax. Rising action is like everything is going on crazy, while also setting up the mysteries or whatever. Looking into your real self. Ugh, there's 33 of these. Oh. How much impact does falling in love make into your... That's so weird. It changed my whole life. Several changes, little changes, no changes. I mean, I fall in love and no one likes me. So it's either it changed my whole life entirely because I'm a loser, or no change at all. But it says it still has not crossed my mind on little changes. I don't take love seriously. Don't like anyone like me. How do you know? How do you know Xoinatos no one liked you, huh? Well, you see, you hear stories about girls confessing love to guys, and it's like, well, I do the same thing, you know, vice versa. Let's not get into depression. Little changes. Oh, I feel bad for you. Anyways, let me eat this Hot Pocket while I go to the next YouTube channel watching Minecraft. Okay. Which of the following best describes your opinion regarding the changes in your life lately? I mean, I have a hard time, but I have to cope. Changes are opportunities, I would gladly accept them. I mean, I don't want to say I don't like it now, because I do enjoy the things, but I also do wish that things were how they used to be. Even though they were miserable, sadist Xoinatos. I'm having a hard time, but I have to cope up soon. Nah, changes are opportunities. Gladly accept them. Yada, yada, yada. At the moment, would you consider yourself a potential leader? Oh, you bet! Here's another little funny thing. This is like gonna be so long. Good thing I got the whole world arcana established. Bruh, dab. Band. I was a drum leader. So alrighty, I was a leader. I remember having to go to band camp twice. One of the camps, no kid was even taking it seriously. I remember having to be so miserable. Alone. None of my friends were wanting to be a part of like the little section. Most of them during the first band camp were instrument, while I was like the stick guy. And then the group I was assigned with were just lazy, and they didn't even care. They were there before. They went there twice. This was their second time, and they didn't even want to be there. Oh, but I had to suck it up. I couldn't be a pussy-ass bitch, so I had to study every single night alone, crying, knowing I wasn't having fun with my friends during that thing. But whatever, because guess what? Those hard moments in life create character. And then I happened to be nominated as drum major, and then my band teacher's like, you're going to go to this band camp again. And literally no one else is going besides me. And I'm like, why? Literally no one else is going. But I was able to cope with it. And it helped develop even more character, because then I met more people, and I did not want to make the same mistakes that those people screwed me over with. Yeah. And it was so much fun, and it was better. And I did make some nice acquaintances, and there's this one girl, and then there's like this couple. And I remember there's this girl and guy, and then they're like, la 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 la. And then I was like being a bro with the guy, and I was like, yeah, we're bros, because there's someone with an actual personality, right? I don't know. Or maybe someone with a personality that's able to express themselves without being feared that they're going to be judged. That's a better way of saying it. And I also remember during senior year, I met the couple, the girl and the guy, like coincidentally during like a senior trip. And then my high school friends were like, oh, who's this? And I was like, oh, it's from the drum kit. Life. So yeah, potential leader. Honestly. To what extent do you pursue your goals in life? Top priority, change my lifestyle so that, nah, not really. I remind myself of my goals every once in a while. That's a good one, because it just is. Strength. How do you interpret this world? Relationships doesn't actually need to physical. Nah, that's like survival of the fittest, and it's like pen versus the sword. No, actually, that's the survival of the fittest. It's like physical capable. What is that even? That's like the kind of like same kind of from my own. My pen is mightier than the sword. I'm going with the anime option. What are you gonna do? Because my perspective of life, I already told you many examples. Yes, friends, I made them. True. Career-wise, how sure are you at your career path you chose? How sure are you at the career you chose in the past? Have in mind right now? Wait, how sure are you about just your career path? I'm comfortable with it. It's media communications. I said it once or twice. Something. I mean, I'm doing YouTube right now, so it's honing my skills with the editing techniques. So then, if I get hired by some company or whatever, I get hired and I'm editing, and hopefully my media techniques won't be used for evil. But maybe if I get some clout on the YouTube, that'll work too. And hey, nothing's been wasted. And to be honest, social media and media communication, although frowned upon in the past for being easy course that anyone can pass, now it's a very important course, because like manipulation and advertising and like public relations is just propaganda, by the way. It's literally the same thing. Do you know what? I'm not being an extremist. Literally look up on Google Edward Bernays, and then you will see he's the creator of public relations, and then you can actually watch videos of him saying, yeah, it's propaganda. He's like an old man during like a thing or whatever, like a interview, He's like, yeah, it's propaganda. Yeah, I'm manipulating the masses. Yeah, like, why are you even saying this? Because I didn't think that the dumb people would, you know, watch. It's so weird. But yeah, Google Edward Bernays, public relations, propaganda, something like that in the Google search bar. It's so weird, but it's so funny at the same time because he actually says that on like film. Did you know Edward Bernays was actually the cousin or relative of, what's the guy? Freud. You know that Freudian philosophy? Ugh. That's why all the colleges don't like my boy Jungian philosophy. Let's go. Because they all have a hard-on because Freud has been influential with Edward Bernays, and because Edward Bernays' impact on social media and advertising and propaganda initiatives or whatever have been very successful within America. Now every single person is like, ooh, Freud. I love Freud. I have a hard-on for Freud. Ugh, I hate it. I remember in like senior year AP Lit, not the teacher's fault, but I just remember learning about Freud again. I was like, ugh, come on with this guy. I want to learn about some Jung, baby. Even college professors. I made my college Jungian philosophy paper, submitted to the teacher, and he even didn't know about Jung. Huh? And he's a Marxist. Anyways, what do you consider yourself right now? Oh, this is like gender stuff. Oh, don't want to be too I mean, it's not really controversial. I'm just a guy. Yeah. Anyone else? Whatever, right? I mean, I literally do not care. Identity politics. My god. And yeah, it's just, I feel like a lot of social media is just echo chambers and something along the lines of divisiveness. Metaverse ain't gonna help. Facebook. If it turns out to actually be something, which it won't, it probably will just be VR chat too or something. But it's just gonna have a personalized experience. I actually watched like a little video. Never mind. It was just, I'll just make it quick. The person was like in the VR world, and it's like, oh, you're annoying me. Block in the world. And some person was a girl, but they were actually a fat guy. So sad, but so true. What is your opinion about fairness? Rules are meant to be broken anyway. It kind of goes along with this, but this has more, I mean, that like says blatant rebellion, but that has like tinge of rebellion. You know what I mean? Everything should be fair no matter what the cost. Life ain't fair. I mean, that's just life. I mean, it's good to keep that goodness within your heart. You know, everything should be fair. And it is an opinion, so I guess it is like reasonable. I guess it is, for me, it's a simple act. We could let it slip away. There's so many injustices that happen throughout history, and yada yada yada, and so many things happening today, but there are also there's many people in the world that are good. There's bad, but there's also good. There's things that happened in history, but we shouldn't let history control us. We need to move forward as people or something. It's just a simple act. We can let it slip away. Right. Like the law, for example. You want the law to be fair to you? Well, guess what? Now the law screws you over, and now you're complaining. That's why I'm thinking like this. I want everything to be like this, but sometimes tend to be unfair whenever. That's just funny. How happy are you? Content? I enjoy life once in a while, but sometimes feel depressed. True. Because I look in the past. But I hate my life. Aw. I feel bad. Whoever chooses this option. I hope you get well soon if you do. Seriously. Wherever you are. Enjoy life once in a while, but that's like a natural thing. That's like natural. Everyone does. How do you face your inner problems? Well, I do not deal with no, this is how I used to do it. Bottle up inside. I did this when I was in high school, kind of. Yeah, shoulder to lean on. Let's go. Think for a moment. Yeah, this is totally me. I think, but I can never let it end because then it just leaves a sour mood. Ugh, yeah. There's a sour mood in my just tongue. How do you balance your life? I often, It cannot be no, screw that. People can be jack of all trades. I hate that. Literally, there are people that can. And then you're like, how can they do that? I focus on the important aspects that will help me improve. Yeah, I guess sometimes people can confuse this with like jack of all trades. Like, you can do everything because they're like so good at it, you know? There doesn't need to be sacrifices in everything. Important stuff. What do you want to be with the most? Special someone. Family. Friends. No one. You know, I would say this, but no one liked me. I would say this. But I have to put family first. Family first. Because you have family, and then what happens when family... Because family, and it's not like blood-related family, I'm saying. You could be, like, bros with your friend, I guess. Yeah, friends and family are interchangeable, I would assume. Because some family members are abusive, and it's like, well, I don't want to go there. But then you meet people, and it's like, they are real family. So that's why I chose family, because then family will be with you for a majority of your life. 20 years or so, you're just probably a baby or whatever. How do you most likely solve a relationship conflict? Yeah, I just considered, that. Whatever. I need to wrap this up. 20 out of 33. Jeez, this is instead of the world one. Oh, whatever. What site is this made off of? Okay. High strong soulmate, whatever. Okay, cool. What is your magician arcana? Oh no, what is your major arcana social link unto other? No, never. That's the whole entire thing. Duh. Life is full of hardships, beggars, symbol of poverty. Which of the following responses would you probably do when you see a beggar? To be honest, not much really. Sorry. I mean, sometimes I remember when it was Christmas or something. Usually, alms is money, by the way. If no one knew, alms is like money. Life is unfair, but it's not my responsibility to carry the burdens of others. I don't like not do it sometimes. And sometimes it's like, are they just going to go get heroin? Yeah. I'm sorry. But it's like, what do you probably see? Yeah, I have to choose that. Unfortunately, sorry, I'm the bad guy. But all of you would do it too. But I'm just going to say this. This is like so complex though. Oh, sure it is, Xoinatos. Just give the guy the money. Literally, one aspect of me is like, you gotta take responsibility for your own actions, right? But then another part of me is like, I understand that they didn't even choose that life. Some of them might be even veterans or people who've served like the country and aren't even getting benefits, literally out homeless for serving the country, right? So of course I want to support them, but it's like, it's hard to know who's who depending on where you live, where you are, how well dressed mannered, the behaviors. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, but I want to. Oh, think of a person you know who has made a big mistake. Oh, I already know. If you were to relive that day when she no. Wait, think of a person who has made a big mistake. If you were to relive that day when she did that mistake, what would you do? Just wash. Like, no. Talk to her about it once she realizes what's been done. No, I'm not a sadist. I'll ease the pain. These are like the same, but this is like the nicer option. Yeah. Be a friend. Have a shoulder to lean on. You done messed up, kid. I didn't mean him to do it like that. I liked him. Well, it's okay. It said our priorities in life dictate our relationship. Who amongst these do you prioritize more in life? Family and friends. True. Yeah. Special someone? No, not me. I've actually been told that I need to prioritize more of myself sometimes. Literally anime protagonist. Nope, family, friends. Dab. Ever in your life, oh, sorry, I'm slurring. In your life, which kind of people do you often talk to and feel you have grown to? Which kind of people have you often talked to and felt that you have grown or have learned a lot from? Elderly? Couples? kids? Single teenagers. Interesting. I mean, it's the kids or teenagers, because kids have like just a wide, just their whole entire experience to the world is new, so then they always have fresh perspectives. But then why does it have to be specifically single teenagers? That's my right, because in high school, yeah, which kind of single teenagers? Like I assume everyone else in high school is lonely too, so you know what, dab, whatever. I'm not the only one. Poggers. In terms of maturity, how does the people around see you? I don't know. I'd have to ask them, but I don't want to know. Hey! Ring, ring, ring. Hey friend, how's it going? Oh, what's up? Oh, I just wanted to take this Arcana quiz. This tarot. Are you high? What is a tarot quiz? I mean, I'm on question 24 right now. Literally, I'm not streaming, so what's the point of calling about? Oh, looking to yourself in terms of maturity. How do people? King loves freedom. Acceptable, but not. No. Hopefully it's that. That's what I see myself. In terms of how do the people see around you? Maturity. Yeah. Actually, yes. This one. Literally yesterday, I met someone at Walmart who I was acquainted with from the past, and then they're like, la la la, and then they were telling me about their life, and I was like, and then they're like, you're not gonna tell anyone, right? And they're like, nope. I mean, I'm telling the event, but I'm not actually telling the specifics. So it's all Gucci. Yeah. Sure, person whom they can talk to in times of meeting. Yeah, and I've had other conversations. That's the one I can really say confidently. If you're in a situation with two dear friends are caught up in a mess and are about to be punished, which of the following would you most likely do? Take the blame for their safety? Hell nah. Let them be. No, this is messed up. Threaten the people who are messing. Try to help them by talking them out of the situation. You can talk them out of the situation of punishment. So you see, there's a way out, and I can help them without being altruistic in a sense. You know? Boom, shakalaka. Everyone's been bullied, abused, mistreated, some blah blah blah. How do you live your life? How did you live your life until now after experiencing such? Oh, after experiencing. Oh, baby. Yeah. I never forget, baby. I don't do anything about it. Because life will find a way. You know that whole Buddhist thing? Oh, I hate that Overwatch character. To forgive and forget. I hate that guy. No, you forgive, but you never forget. That way you won't be this again. You won't be hurt again. You have to learn from the past. You have to remember the past. You have to remember history. Remember when we talking about the history in the country or whatever? That's being a little too spicy there, but yeah. You gotta remember. Never forget, but always forgive. That's my saying. Put that on the Xoinatos screen, baby. Let's go. Look unto your deepest character how you lecture other people whenever they do something wrong. That would be best lectured unto you by another person. You find yourself saying no, because I'm not a hypocrite. Celebrations, because I'm not a hypocrite. Which of the following best describes how you socialize in parties or special occasions? Fairly, mingling when necessary. Yeah, I do that one. I don't try to be too much, you know what I mean? And if I'm a host of a party, then it's required as a person, right? People care about you. No man lives for himself and has lived his life without receiving a single charity from another. Which of the following best describes how you would most likely respond to someone who has done something for you? I treat, interesting. No. I always try to do this. I say thanks, or this. But then usually it's no, you don't need to give me a gift. Oh, which of the following best describes people care about you. No man lives for himself and has lived his life without receiving a single charity from you. Which of the following best describes how you would most likely respond to someone who has done something for you? I say thanks. I mean, what the heck? I thank the person and give them, I mean, the most I would do is, say thanks. I just appreciate it. The world is big. Each place, customs, traditions, way of living. What is your opinion on cultural differences? Don't care. Didn't ask. Cringe. I don't usually notice the differences, which is why I often end up being in conflict. I know the differences, but I don't consider it. I accept it fully and try not to discriminate others. How nicety is that? I don't care about I live my life the way I want it. People can assume this is I don't care about you. Don't care. Didn't cringe. Didn't ask. Cringe. Like, you just actually don't care about anything. I know the differences, but I don't consider it. What is your opinion? What is your opinion on cultural differences? I guess this is like a... I know it exists, but who cares? Like, I see people as people from just my own person. I don't usually notice the differences. I don't end up in conflicts. Don't consider it, because I see people as people. They tell me their culture, alright, I'll respect it, I guess. How truthful did you answer? As truthful as I possibly can. I'm not confident. No. True. This is 32. Among these choices, which best describes how you would see and respond to the events in your life? Abyss. Jeez, my miseries are close. Oh. Competition. Life is all about survival and fitness. No way. Destiny. Everything happens for a reason. It's all a part of fate. Paradox. Oh, I take full responsibility of my actions? Why is it called paradox, though? I mean, life is a paradox. Some things exist and it's like, whatever. Ooh, this is light. I have to close my eyes now. After taking time to answer, which of the following is closest to how you describe your understanding of your own self? I'm just glad. I'm just glad. Yeah, 33 questions. Ugh. I'm just glad I'm finished answering. Now I'm going to close my eyes. And let's hope that something is. Okay, my eyes are closed. Is it there? Why am I even asking? I'm only speaking to a microphone. Alright. 3, 2, 1, wink. Yo! The judgment. The arcana is the means by which all is revealed. At the end of his journey, there was nothing but an empty space, a vast land with emptiness. And he finally understood that the journey was himself, his life, and how he lived. The Judgment Arcana in Tarot is associated with realizing one's calling, gaining a deep understanding of life, and a feeling of acceptance and absolution. Interesting. Oh, and look at me. Oh, everyone gets judgment. So I guess I ain't that special. No, wait. Your answer. Oh, most of my answers pertain to the judgment. Wow, the pool's down there. Is there no world? There's... Oh yeah, because it said Persona Portable. That's why. Oh, interesting. Results total. A lot of people got Priestess. And the second one's Justice. Third one's Magician. Then Hierophant. Because a lot of people are like parents. Wow, crazy. Oh, Judgment's kind of like not that down. Which is kind of good in a way. It shows that, you know, there's some sanity or semblance of this in the world. And then Death is last. Which I would say good, but to those people, I'd say hopefully you get better, right? What can you do? What can you do? But good thing that one's last. Because it shows that there's good in the world with all of these things. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, look at that. The Judgment. I got the Judgment and the world. Well, that's kind of weird in a way. Huh. I was joking about it, but I didn't actually think it. I didn't actually think it really, but it's only a quiz, so it doesn't actually mean too much anyways. Besides, if you want like a tarot reading, it's probably rigged to the start anyways. I just like the whole symbolism with the whole tarot cards representing people, specific events in life. Not so much the whole predicting your future kind of thing. You leave the heart to the cards kind of too much, and then you lose sight of your own decision makings in life, right? Whatever. Well, I'll put the 2 links in the description and the comments. I'll make sure to split the video up for like both of them, like quiz 1, quiz 2. Timestamps, baby, let's go. And then, oh, yo, I can clickbait the thumbnail. Awesome. I could do, are you him or him? Oh, this is so epic. This is so epic. Plans coming to fruition. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. And then if you want to do it, no, I encourage you to do it. Do these quizzes, and then once you find out what you are, then put it in the comments. And then I like heart it and stuff, and I'm like, oh, you got this one. It's like, yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's like, how did you get it? It's like, oh yeah. What else do I say? Well, I mean, I got the World Arcana, I got the Judgment, And I guess that's a good video. What a way to stroke my ego, Xoinatos. Hell to the yeah, brother. Well, my name is Xoinatos. Love you to bits. And I'll see you all the next time. Peace.